Hey, what's going on, guys? TS GBA here, and we have today a brand new, kind of amazing thing, which is going to be the TS GBA. And basically, what this is a league run by Cyclone the Ghost, who's a good friend of mine. His links will be down in the description, everything that you need for that. And he's basically running a league with 8 of us friends who are going to be competing just for league title, just for glory's sake and stuff like that. And we're going to be doing matches one every week, or maybe 2, and we're going to be battling with the teams that we've picked. Now in our teams we can have 4 OU, 4 UU, and then 4 of any tier below, and then we form teams based on what we think the other person's team is going to bring each week. Now as you can see, I'm facing my friend Zachary, and my recording system wasn't able to record the match, and I was an idiot and I clicked no on save the battle. So we're going to be viewing it from his point because he was a nice guy and he provided me with a code and everything. So it's going to be kind of weird to watch myself battling someone else, but we'll get through it and all that jazz. So yeah, let's get right into it right here, and we'll see. I brought a pretty strong team. I was really afraid of the Mega Steelix that he had, and so I felt it was a smart idea to lead off with my melodic here, because I didn't think he would lead off with the Roserade, but if he did, I had the Ice Beam for it. He leads off with the Hitmontop, and I was pretty skeptical of this thing because right off the bat it didn't have Intimidate, and I was like, how many people run other abilities on it? So I thought it might be the Zoroark that I saw, so I scalded it just to test it out, and it was the Zoroark as I thought. I didn't get the burn on that, but that's okay. Not really hoping for the hacks and stuff like that. He goes for the Sucker Punch, but I'm physically bulky, so I eat that up, and this Scald kills this Zoroark off. So right there off the bat, I'm feeling pretty good. I have one Pokemon of his down. I'm getting the leftovers recovery, which is just freaking fantastic. Elena the Milotic is just being a beast, and he sends out the Roserade, which is a great switch in here, just to force me out. But I have my own little secret surprise here. Jump in, Seashell! The Seashell of the Goodra, as you can guess, is Sap Sipper. So right off the bat, he goes into the Sap Sipper, and he's worried. He's just like, oh crap. So he has to switch out, and I'm like, alright, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? He might bring in that Steelix, so I Fire Blasted right off the bat. And it brings this thing down, probably, I would say about 20%, but he gets that leftover recovery, so that basically brings it up a little bit. Now, right off here, I Sludge Wave, because Fairy type right in front of me. And I figure I can take a Dazzling Gleam or whatever he wants to throw at me. And I get the Poison, which is absolutely fantastic. And he goes for the Tri-Attack here. I'm still feeling pretty good because I can eat this up. I'm Assault Vest. But then right here, I get Frozen. I was so mad when I got Frozen. I was just like, ah, no! Seashell! You're a seashell. You're not supposed to get frozen. You're supposed to be in the warm sea, man. You're supposed to be warm. You're supposed to be chilling. So then I'm like, okay, I don't think Fire Blast breaks you out from this, so I'm just going to go for Sludge Wave until I can break out. And he goes for the Roost, and I'm just like, oh no, oh no. I'm going to get Frozen stalled out here, aren't I? And it's just like, no, 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 no. But luckily, I did get that Poison off on the first turn, so his Roost recovery isn't that great. He's still getting chip damage, and if he wants to kill me off, he has to take more and more chip damage. So that was pretty fortunate for me. We did kind of get hacks for hacks there. So then I'm just chilling here. Seashell's just being a frozen clam for a bit. Just chilling, not feeling like thawing out. I'm like, come on. I was like, if you can do it right here, pretty sure the poison will kill him. Still frozen. Still chilling. He's going for another Tri-Attack. He's going to take more toxic damage, or not toxic damage, he's going to take more poison damage, which is basically just a little bit over leftovers. But I'm just chilling here, and I'm like, oh, when am I going to thaw out? Because there's no point in switching out and then coming back in. So then I go for the third Sludge Wave, and I finally thaw out. This thing has just been super annoying, so I was just like, eat the Sludge Wave, get out of here. And I was like, alright, we're feeling pretty good. We got 2 down. We have that Sap Sipper boost on our attacking moves, even though we're all special attacking Goodra. And he misses his Blizzard, and I'm just like, yes! Because that would have done a heck of damage. This Fire Blast gets the burn off, and it does a chunk of damage, And I'm like, alright, he's gonna go for another Blizzard here. Seashell really doesn't appreciate that, so I'm gonna switch right into my Milotic and eat this up regardless. I was really hoping he doesn't go for the Thunderbolt predicting me, but I didn't think he would. I think he would just go straight for the safe Blizzard because he really wanted that Goodra out of there. And I was just like, okay, die to burn. Right now. There we go. Okay. And I was like, die to burn. So then I was like, alright, I'm feeling pretty good here. Now his appropriate switch right here is to go into the Roserade. So I was like, okay. Now see, I was like, alright, there's no way he's going for Giga Drain here. So I was like, I'm going to switch into Arcanine because I can eat up a Sludge Bomb and then I can put offensive pressure on him. And like it'll just all be great. Now he actually ends up going for the Giga Drain, and I was like, man, I had a free switch into freaking Goodra there, and I was like, oh well, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't do much. So he switches out. I go for the Nice Flare Blitz here, which is the actual Hitmontop right here in Mr. Dreidel. And I was like, whoa, this thing actually doesn't have Intimidate. And I was like, what the heck? What kind of set is this? And he lives on 1 HP, and I was like, And I'm choice banded here, so I have to go for another Flare Blitz, even though I'm taking out 1 HP on his side. I was like, okay, whatever. That's fine. So right off the bat there, we have 3 pokes down, and we're in a pretty good position here. Now this Stainless comes in. Now right here, I decided to go for the Flare Blitz because I was like, there's no way he's going to leave this in against my Milotic and let me Scald it and kill it. So I was like, okay, if I can choice band Flare Blitz here, I get off probably about 70% on the Steelix. I'll let myself go down to an Earthquake here, which hurts me on the inside because it's my mascot and I don't want it to die, man. I hate it to see it die. It's just sad. Yeah. But I was like, okay, I let this thing go down. I have Fire Blast on the Goodra, which can take care of both this and the thing. But I was like, right here, I can make a play. Go into this. He's going to switch out Stainless. I go for the Ice Beam, predicting the Roserade coming in. And I was just like, yeah. Catch this Ice Beam, sucker. Bop. And that was a crit too, actually. That was really good. So then I was like, okay, now he has to go for, if he went for the Giga Drain twice, he has to go for it one more time because he just really doesn't like this Milotic. I was like, alright, we're going into Goodra. There's no other reason why I shouldn't. He's going for that Giga Drain. I'm getting this freaking Sap Sipper boost. I don't care what anybody says. I was just like, alright, awesome. Seashell, you come in for free, and you're just gonna kill everything. Because he's got just the Roserade and the Steelix left. So I can just Fire Blast to the next dimension, and then he pulls out this substitute, and I was like, what? Why? Because then I just Fire Blast, and I was like, maybe he's hoping for me to miss. And then I realized I only had like 2 Fire Blasts left, so I was like, oh, I gotta save these. So then on this next turn, I know that Roserade is Grass Poison, but I was like, Goodra's pretty strong, modest, so I just went straight for the Sludge Wave here, thinking that he'd probably try and sub up again, just for one last sub, trying to stall out my Fire Blast. Because it does about 25%, and would take out a sub. So then I was like, okay, and now I can go for a Fire Blast right here because he can't sub up with that remaining amount of HP. And Goodra's just on point. Seashell is just like, yo, I got my glasses today. I'm trying to hit all my Fire Blasts. And it's just good to go. And now he brings in Stainless, his last poke. 1v1 Seashell. And Seashell's just like, yo, catch this Fire Blast. I got my glasses. I'm good to go. Yeah. Bop. Alright, and that's the end of the match. Like I said, this is my friend Zach. His YouTube name is Pachi. His Twitter link and YouTube link will be down in the description. Make sure to check him out. And that's been the GBA match for today. Next week I'll be bringing you one against the tournament league host, which is Cyclone the Ghost. His information will be down in the description as well. And he provided the beautiful music you're listening to right now. And make sure to check out his SoundCloud and everything. That'll also be in the description. So, this has been TS Arcanine. Thanks for watching. Deuces.